Well, as VOA's State Department correspondent Cindy Saine reports, Syria's alleged chemical weapons attack on its own civilians last week and the retaliatory U.S. military strike are likely to complicate hopes for closer U.S. Russian cooperation under President Donald Trump.
Speaking at a meeting with G7 foreign ministers in Italy, Secretary of State Rex Tillerson said after years of supporting Syrian President Bashar al-Assad, Russia now has a choice to make.
Russia has really aligned itself with the Assad regime, the Iranians, and Hezbollah. Is that a long-term alliance that serves Russia's interest? Or would Russia prefer to realign with the United States, with other Western countries and Middle East countries who are seeking to resolve the Syrian crisis?
Tillerson said he and other world leaders agree that the reign of the Assad family is coming to an end. And he had tough words for Russia for not making sure Assad eliminated his stockpile of chemical weapons.
It is unclear whether Russia failed to take this obligation seriously or Russia has been incompetent. But this distinction doesn't much matter to the dead.
Later in the day, the White House press secretary was asked if Assad has to go.
There's no question that you can't have a peaceful Syria with Assad in charge. I don't see how that ever works.
Russian President Vladimir Putin is unlikely to reverse course on propping up Assad just because the U.S. says it is on the wrong side of history. Analyst Thomas Wright told VOA.
If Russia were to reconsider its support for Assad, it would need tangible concessions in return, things that it really wanted. And the problem is all of the things that it really wants are things that the United States, for very good reason, will be very reluctant to give, such as concessions in Eastern Europe and Ukraine or over NATO expansion.
Regardless of the outcome, many around the world will be closely watching this first visit to Russia by a senior member of the Trump administration. Cindy Saine, VOA News, the State Department.